Hey everybody, it's me, Sky. So today I'm going to be doing a FRANKNFURTER from Rocky Horror Picture Show tutorial. And right now on the video, I am putting on my concealer. I'm doing it all around like my forehead, pretty much all over my entire face, but concentrated on my forehead, my nose, my cheeks, and my chin. Just kind of to bring that forward by making it lighter. So I can make everything else darker and more masculine. And then also in this video, I do want to apologize for this video and my next video for the crickets in the background, because where I sit to do the voiceovers is outside, because it's the place where I'm least likely to wake anyone up. So I apologize for the crickets. So now in the video, I'm about to start putting on my foundation. I would suggest, if you're going to do this, to do it like a shade lighter than your regular makeup, just because in the movie his face is quite light, as where his body is like really tan. I unfortunately do not have anything to mix with my foundation, and the lightest shade I have is the actual color of my skin, so I kind of don't have any choice. But if you were to actually do this, I would say to do it a shade lighter than your actual skin tone. And here I'm just patting it in, putting it all over my face. Now I'm putting a little bit more concealer on my eyebrows. He does not conceal his eyebrows in the movie, but I wanted to conceal mine a little bit, just because where he puts his eyebrows is right above his actual eyebrows, and he puts eyeshadow right beneath it on top of his eyebrows. So what I planned on doing was putting the concealer there and hoping that that eyeshadow sticks a little bit better. And here I'm about to show you a reference photo for my contour. It's just a regular picture of Tim Curry. I decided to try and mimic his bone structure, not very successfully, I might add. I am no way, shape, or form a master makeup artist or anything, but I was just trying to make my face look a little more masculine. And he's quite skinny and sunken in the movie. At least his face looks that way. And it's really hard to make somebody with a round face look extremely like hollow and sunken in. But I did my best. And then those lines from the cheek contour down to the jaw contour is just to create the masculine effect. Where it hollows out right under the cheeks. And then that shadowing by my lips is just to kind of create a fuller looking lip. I wouldn't suggest doing that in real life though, because it can look a little bit like dirt. And here I'm just blending all of that contour in. And I also did want to apologize. I think I apologize in my video more than I actually talk, about me clearing my throat. I have had some major issues with my talking and my throat lately, so I apologize if my voice sounds funny. I don't really know what's wrong. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but my voice has been just absolutely crazy. And here I'm going in with like a brownish pink, more brown than pink anyway, eyeshadow, just to kind of mattify that contour and just deepen it up just a little bit. And if you do see me dancing and singing, it's because I am. I tend to do that when I put makeup on. I sit there and listen to music and dance and sing. So if you see me dancing and singing, it is to the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack. And here I'm just contouring my nose. His nose is a little bit more flat on the end than mine is. Mine's a little more pointy, so I was just trying to create a flatter effect on my nose. And here's a reference I'll be using for the actual makeup itself. And I'm just using regular eyeliner. I believe it's by Milani. It's like I think it's called like liquid pencil or something. It's really smooth and it's like a kohl pencil. And I'm just drawing the, I guess, quote unquote, drag eyebrows above my regular eyebrows. And just following my actual eyebrow, just overdrawing almost on the top. And I did try to correct some of the eyebrow, and it ended up looking really lopsided. And I don't realize it until like a couple minutes into this part. But you can totally see the look on my face when I realized that they're lopsided. And this eyeshadow that I'm using is just a NYX, just purple eyeshadow. I don't know what the name of it is. You'll notice I don't know the names of anything. And so I'm bringing that up all the way all over the lid basically, and I'm blending it into that eyebrow, the black eyebrow, and my own. And it's pretty cool because it almost makes your own eyebrow just look like a shadow instead of an eyebrow. So I just used that purple shade all over both of my eyelids, all the way up to my eyebrow, and blended it into the fake eyebrow. And then I'm about to go in with a black Milani eyeshadow. It's just a flat black eyeshadow, and go on my lid. And then I'm going to be also going right under that fake eyebrow and blending it in. In the movie and in the pictures, it appears that he uses eyeliner for that black part, but I didn't want to do that because I figured if you were going to wear this like for Halloween or stage makeup or something like that, it would be really difficult to get a really creamy like eyeliner to stay. And I know there's really good setting sprays and stuff out there. It's just for the average person like who doesn't use a setting spray, this would probably be the less creasy alternative. Creasy and greasy, because eyeliner is really greasy. If you start to sweat, and I'm just packing that on, and if you get fallout, you can always just dust it off and then put a little more concealer over it. And I'm using that black color underneath my lower lash line as well. I did that with the purple as well, but you can't really see the purple through. And now I'm taking that red, kind of like burnt orangey red NYX eyeshadow and using it as a blush. His blush in the movie is on point, but very, very intense. So I used that red just so it was just as intense as his, if not a little more intense, because you can never go too big. Be bold. And I'm just blending that in a little bit because that little brush makes it a little splotchy, so you gotta buff it out a little bit. That red could almost transfer over, I think, as a regular blush if you don't like blotch it on like I did. I think if you used it pretty sparingly, it probably wouldn't look too bad. And here I'm just like, messing everything up. I tried to use a darker color kind of to go in and contour a little bit deeper, but it ended up being really weird after I had already filmed everything and I didn't want to like go back and do everything over again. So I'll end up fixing it. I do think that it worked out pretty okay. I think just in the future I would use less. Because here, before I fix it, it does really, really look like dirt. And all the brushes that I'm using are all from Wish. There's one brush that I don't use in this video, but I do use in some of my other videos that came with the Naked 3 palette. Every other brush that I have on here is from Wish. I bought off Wish. Yep, I look totally, seriously dirty. I will end up lightening it. Yeah, like if you totally decide that you want to do this makeup, I would completely skip using brown black eyeshadow as contour. Now I'm just taking an eyeliner pen and outlining my lips. I go back in with a regular eyeliner pencil to outline my lips, but I wanted to use a waterproof one first so that it's kind of acts like a super intense lip liner, because this red that I have, it's just a regular red Revlon lipstick, but this red that I have is really bad about bleeding. So I use a really good lip liner with it, if I ever use it. I hardly even ever use it anymore, but it was the good color for what I was going for. And I did make the lips lopsided on purpose, just because his makeup is so messy. In the movie, I kind of wanted to portray how like grungy and gritty his makeup was. So that was the reason I did that. It was kind of a failed attempt at making it look effortlessly grungy, but I just wanted it to look kind of gritty. And here I'm just taking a wet brush. I dipped it in a brown eyeshadow, and I'm using it to make a 5 o'clock shadow, basically. Because in a lot of the pictures, because Tim Curry has naturally dark hair, his beard is coming through in the makeup, so I wanted to give that effect of, hey everybody, I'm a dude, like here's my 5 o'clock shadow. So that's what I'm doing at this point, is just stippling on some beard hairs. At this point, you could probably stop messing with your contour. I'm not one to ever quit. I feel like I keep trying to make up for the fact that I pretty much put dirt all over my face. So I'm trying to like make up for it and make the contour look better, but I do think that it created a more masculine effect. The darker eyeshadow did definitely give it a more masculine effect. And now I'm just going in with eyeliner and mascara. I didn't use fake eyelashes. He didn't have any fake eyelashes in the movie, so I didn't want to do that. And that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And that's my picture again. Hey everybody, it's me. I realized that I never tell anybody what my real name is, so my name is Sky. Hi everybody. If you're watching and you don't already know me, my name is Sky. So I look like a man today. Yeah, I do. And that's okay, because I'm doing Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I figured it's getting like closer and closer to Halloween, and I was like, you know, I should probably do something scary and something weird, which he's not scary to me, but you know, you get the idea. So I decided to do this. It's really grungy, it's really smudgy, it's really like, ugh. I didn't do my eyebrows as pointy as he does his, just because he went with the natural shape of his eyebrows. I went with the natural shape of my eyebrows. And I have a picture here. A reference picture. It's kind of what I used to, you can barely see it because of the light, but, and I don't feel like adjusting the stuff, but that's what I used to reference to this. I did his stubble, whatever, And I tried to shape my nose to look more like his, and I really don't think I achieved that. But if you want to know how to do this, which I'm not sure why you would want to, but if you want to be Frankenfurter, if you're a guy or whatever and you want to be Frankenfurter, this is probably the simplest way to do it. Basically, I just put eyeshadow on my face, and that's really it. I didn't do eyelashes. He doesn't wear eyelashes, so I didn't do eyelashes. And the ones I have are also like this big. I realized I had some. And subscribe if you want to, and I try to make new videos every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Bye.